Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, great. Where to begin? Just so you all understand the background and details of this. The Lloyd B. Distinguished Leadership Award is given annually by the Public Affairs and Government section to an exemplary individual who has used his or her public affairs skill to promote truth, demonstrated high standards of integrity and honesty in business dealings, and helped affect positive change within an organization. The award itself is named in honor of Lloyd B. Dennis, a public affairs executive, former speechwriter for the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury, and former New York Times journalist, who died in 2003. Dennis served as chairman of the Public Affairs and Government section for several years and was very active in PRSA. This award is normally given during the time period of the international conference, Sunday through Tuesday, and based on schedule issues and Dr. Dozier's availability, we've adjusted it, moved it to the left, and we're presenting it today at this event. And I'm actually quite pleased that we're able to do so. Just some background about Dr. Dave Dozier. Dr. Dozier is the second most widely cited scholar in the practice and the profession of public relations worldwide. Dr. Dozier's research areas have all contributed directly into making public relations a stronger profession, including his early work in the 1980s on environmental scanning, his collaborative work with the Grunigs in the 1990s on public relations excellence, his ongoing research in the gender pay gap in public relations, and his more recent scholarship on the impact of digital and social media on the public relations practice. After years of collaborative planning with Admiral McCreary, the former Chief of Information at the U.S. Navy, and a lot of bureaucratic red tape at San Diego State University, that never happened. Dr. Dozier inaugurated in the summer of 2005 a groundbreaking graduate program to train mid-level military public affairs officers, PAOs, in strategic public relations, with students completing a 10.5-month rigorous curriculum that normally takes civilians 2 or more years to finish. And for complete transparency, I am also one of the graduates of this program. I was part of the first cohort that went through the program, so I personally benefited as a student of Dr. Dozier's graduate program. So just a little more background and understanding. Grounded in the conviction that an organization's actions speak more loudly than its words, Dr. Dozier and the Sdsu program teaches students the effective public affairs must go beyond counseling the commander on organizational messages. PAOs must encourage commanders to make operational decisions to align with both organizational missions and public expectations. In other words, strategic communication is merely the means to an end, and strategic outcomes require change in knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors on the part of both organizational public and the organizations themselves. So, this academic year marks the 10th anniversary of this military PAO program started by Dr. Dozier. To date, the program has had a 100% student success rate, having graduated, I believe it's 87 military PAOs, including 65 from the U.S. Navy, 15 from the U.S. Marine Corps, 6 from the U.S. Air Force, 1 from the U.S. Coast Guard, and the current cohort includes 4 sailors, 2 Marines, and a Coast Guard. Additionally, professional development for these students in the program goes beyond the classroom. For example, more than 40% of the PAOs in the program also earned their accreditation, their APR or their APR plus M, while matriculating at San Diego State University. And in the last 3 cohorts, that attainment rate was near 100%. So, in short, Dr. Dozier is a true icon in the profession of public relations. He is most worthy of the prestigious Lloyd B. Dennis Distinguished Leadership Award for his direct role as an exemplary individual who has elevated the public affairs profession in the U.S. military by his establishment of this program at San Diego State University, in addition to his decades of additional accolades. His influence, however, extends well beyond military public